Good evening or good morning or good afternoon. We are here at week 7. So I'm recording this on Sunday evening, April 27th. I want to talk really quickly about where we're at this week for your feedback. This is a peer-to-peer week. I was grading papers today. There's still a few that I'm waiting on to grade, so I appreciate you all. I know, again, everything's busy, work and life and all of the balance that we try to do. So I really appreciate all of the work that you've put into this. Every year that I've taught this in the last 4 years, there's always been something that has been the main thing that seems to be hanging up folks in the class, and it's been different each year. So the thing that I'm noticing this go around is our ability to engage with each other online. We're really lacking in our ability to have those meaningful back and forth conversations, and that is the very focus of this week, is really to make sure that you're helping one another and that you are providing really good feedback and support, and that you're asking questions and that you're getting feedback and that you're getting that support. And so the focus for this week, you'll be paired up and you'll have a rubric that you're going to go through, and you have been creating your projects and you have been putting the outlines together. And this week you'll be building them out into your PowerPoint presentation, PowerPoint or however you want to do it. I've had some students who did a story map, if you're familiar with ArcGIS, with that story mapping feature, some videos where they put together an actual video with no slide decks, but with props. So there are some ways that you can do this. So be creative. That is absolutely at your discretion. The most common piece, the common way to line these up is with a PowerPoint presentation, but it's up to you. So you'll be building that out, and then you'll be scheduling a time with the person that you're assigned to. You're put into teams this week, so you will need to meet with your teammate and do a peer-to-peer evaluation. And you're gonna be looking at the project focus. Is the issue defined? And do we have supporting materials to articulate that? That was one of the things I noticed in your post this week, in your assignment this week, was I did share back with many of you some links to some statistics, some places to do, to pull from to get some supporting information. So you want to make sure that you're articulating your why this is important. Having statistics and information to back that up is always really critical. So you want to sell this to whoever it is that you're selling it to. So having that information in your project is going to be key. That's going to be part of the project focus section. Then you're going to look at outreach tactics activities. That's going to be the second place that you're going to evaluate. Your partner inclusion. I noticed a lot of you really did a great job of signing up the partners and getting them in the space and having them, and by signing them up, I mean really sharing with us what their role would be and how you would engage them. So really good job on that. That's what we're going to see in that partner inclusion section. How will the partner be engaged? Your use of your presentation platform. Do they have the right balance of words to images to that slide deck? We want to make sure that we are not just putting all of our words on a page and just reading a slide, because that's not a productive way to engage your audience and to sell them on your program. And then your communication skills feedback. Did you practice before you made your recording or shared your presentation? And the effort and the time that you put into preparing your presentation, is that really clear by the level of the quality of the work? And so overall, this is worth 50 points this week. And you're going to be using the same grading rubric that I will use for your final next week. So this is really an opportunity to help each other get 100% on your grade by really giving good feedback. So what I don't want to see is, great job, great to have you in class, this is really neat. Really help your peers. Give them things like, if you're in the audience and you were listening to this, what are the questions that you had? Did they answer more questions than they created when they shared this information with you? So those are the pieces that we're going to be working on this week. Again, as always, feel free to shoot me a text or send me an email if there are going to be some issues with you meeting the requirements to get your get your peer-to-peer time scheduled. I know that we're all working, and so that's a little bit extra to have to engage with each other. Huge shout out to Andy. Thank you so much for taking on the work of providing peer feedback for 2 of your classmates. Because we have an odd number of students, Andy agreed to take that on, and so he will receive 2 feedbacks from his peers that he will have, and he will share and be doing a feedback for 2 of the classmates. So that is posted in your assignment in the discussion board this week. Be sure to check that out and reach out to your partner. So as always, great to have this ready to rock this week, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with and where you're at. And if you need anything, text or email, and we will set up some time to chat. Other than that, have a great week.